Hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox. You're on the show tonight. It's the one and only Bridgeman and the legend. Yes, the legend that is the Fox. Evening, gents.
Leg end is better, mate. Leg end for me. Evening, folks.
What do you like? What do you like? Can I just say a big good evening to all the Rangers fans all over the world, and a huge good evening to the boys in the lobby and to us in the panel here. Big good evening, everybody. Welcome to Rangers Radio.
What about that Stardog again? What a man, eh?
Yeah, they were talking about him. They were talking about him.
Not
nicely,
he's
but
got himself an
him.
agent. I'm really pleased for him. Got himself an agent. He's talking about maybe the jungle, and he's maybe looking at Strictly Come Dancing as well, Bridge.
Strictly Come Dancing. I like it. You can make a few bob there, I'm sure.
Oh, he'll be good on that, mate. Bit of lady killer on the fly. I think Fox has been giving him some tips, Bridge.
Oh, well, he couldn't get a better man to give him tips, that's for sure.
Tips is all I've got left, mate. I can give you horsey tips.
How'd you go today?
Started well. First one, 61, Shiskin, and then went downhill after that, mate. Covered all my bets. I'm still up.
Is that true, the bother having Cheltenham without the jockeys?
Nah, Cheltenham's fantastic, mate. Absolutely fantastic. It's a great watch. Great entertainment, some good close racing today. And I think MD that watched it today would have enjoyed it.
I think if they get through till Thursday, it'll be brilliant.
I wonder how old mate Travel done. I'd like to know how he does. You know? What about my other big mate? How did he go?
Oh, he had Chiskin as well, but he was known as per normal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not so sure about the rest of these horses. I was only speaking to him for a couple of minutes.
Right.
So get well, Billy, if you're listening.
Proxy Teddy. Hope you had a good Cheltenham, mate. We're all thinking that you're here. Right, listen, it's simple tonight. For the next few nights, for the next up till Sunday, mate, we don't care. If you're not on the train, don't join us. No negativity. We're not having it. We've had enough of it. Let's get behind the team. What do you say, Bridgeman?
Absolutely, 100%. Let's get behind the boys. Give them everything
If
we've
you're
got.
not on the train, don't
it.
join us tonight. Is that fair, Fox?
That's fair.
Aye, well, everybody's had their say on the negativity.
Right,
so
we've had enough of it. We've had 3 nights. We've had people try to slit their wrists when the show's been on since Friday night. And that's no offence to Stardog. I had to listen to it. He's had to listen to it. Let's get behind the team. That's what being a Rangers supporter is all about. Good times, bad times, and different times behind the team. Follow is the song, Bridge.
Yeah, what can I say? I think I'd like to forget about the last couple of nights, to be honest, and just carry on and afresh and get on with our own show and do what we're doing. It is, everybody's got an opinion, of course, but but let's go on, mate. Let's go on. Right behind the team, right behind the manager, 100%. I'm on the train, 100%. Go on, mate.
All right, I'll be honest with you. It'll be Monday night. We might all be half the time, but that's another story. That's another story, Fox. Listen, biggest game in Scottish football for years, mate. This is for years.
The Bayern Leverkusen game. Really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, for health reasons, I'll not be able to attend, as the same as goes for Sunday. But I'm hoping for a bit of brightness coming into my life after a couple of weeks of darkness. So come on, the Teddy Bears.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, on you go, pal.
No, I was just going to agree with you there. Come on, the Teddy Bears. That's what I want to hear. I want everybody to enjoy themselves. Massive game Thursday night. Absolutely huge game. I'll say it once again. I've been saying it every week since the start of the season. The biggest game of our season, for sure. And for a long, long, long time, Oxford's right. Massive, massive game. This is, if we can, shall we say, climb this mountain, wow. The future's bright. Future's orange.
Biggest game in Scottish football for years, Bridge.
Yeah.
Arguably since our run in 2008.
Yeah.
The other team that's been having, getting to stages, haven't won a qualifying round since 2003, I think.
Wow.
Might be wrong in that, but if somebody could check it out, I'd appreciate it. So we're in the last 16. You never know where football can take you, mate.
Can I just ask, I haven't heard at all, nobody made any comment, as the team across the city, is their game cancelled because of coronavirus or something?
No, mate, that's because of the cap hit, mate.
All right.
The carpet.
Oh, sorry. Of course, they never made it. They never made it.
The disco lights are under repair, mate. So.
The carpet was too lumpy, mate, and it's made the pitch unplayable for Europe. You know. So, right, okay. German teams, Fox. Well, you're talking about name mugs here. You're talking about teams that football history. They're always organised, strong, usually big, fast, athletic, play a system, but with tremendous ties in our history against the Germans.
Aye, we've had great games against Bayern Munich. With one that sticks out for me, you know, a wee bit back. As you say, they're always organised. I would say that this is probably the strongest tie that we've faced so far, coming through all the qualifiers and into the main last 16 here. I watched them on Sunday. They were clinical, technically very good, quick, pacey. It's going to be a hard task for our team of young boys, mate. I know people question the young boys. I mean young and experienced more than anything else. It used to be in a Rangers team where you would have 6 or 7 experienced players and dotted about the other 4, actually on the playing side of it, would be less experienced. This time we've got Alan McGregor, Stephen Davis and Scotty Arfield for me. And they're trying to push the young boys on. And
I think that's fair, but I mean, even Scotty Arfield's not get great a pedigree in Europe, but he'll end up. Now he's played a lot of ties because they'll have played nearly 30 ties. These boys the last couple of years.
But it still doesn't beat experience. The thing I like about our European run is we've been able to play football in it. We're not trying to break down stubborn defences. But it's been open games of football and we've acquitted ourselves very, very well in Europe. And for people that say we haven't made progress there the last couple of years, I say they're totally wrong.
Here, Fox. All right, we've had a blip. We've had a major blip in the league, but to say there's no been progress made when you're talking about the last 16 of the UEFA Cup, when we get knocked out with what was that name? Team Bridge. Progress.
Niederkorn.
Aye. Yeah. And then no long before that, we were playing at Hedges at Brecon.
Yeah, you know, it's just quite a distance we've come. What a long distance, hard distance as well for a lot of fans to take in. You know, we're watching that. Who was it? Mojny, Bilal Mojny, heading the ball in the back of his head into the net against Forfar or something like that to get an equaliser. We're going to get a replay. Oh, unbelievable stuff, you know. Unbelievable stuff.
And saying that, Bridge, all these players, although they were poor in comparison as previous players, they've played their part to get us back to where we are.
Every single one of them.
It's been a long slog for the Rangers support who have stood by this club through thick and thin for the last 8 years.
I do understand people's frustrations, but there's a time and a place to voice your frustration, and the next few days and next few nights is a time to get behind the team, Bridge.
100%. You all know how I am about the Rangers. I go there proudly, watch my team, and sometimes you feel like slinking away because they're rotten, you know. But there's not much you can say about it. But I look at what our manager's given us, and I know there's some games where we're falling apart, and it's been. You could actually, he could come in legitimately get some criticism on some of his choices. He's our manager. And that manager has actually brought, I don't know how many millions into our club. For his name, you know, the shirts he's generated, shirt sales he's generated, the 2 runs in Europe, 2 years running. You're talking upwards, I would imagine upwards of 25 million to 26 million pounds that man's brought into our club over 2 seasons.
We're going to have a wee competition we used to, right?
We'll try it.
Should we have a prize?
Aye, go on then. I'll take it. It's money, I'll take it.
Prize, Fox?
Aye, give me a prize anytime, Paul.
Right, what do you think? What do you fancy for a prize?
We'll batter out the details of that after the show then.
All right, okay.
How's the fun? Wait a minute. How's the funds, Bridge? Are we doing all right? Aye.
We're doing no bad, aye.
Oh, that's good. Well, we can.
I'll give you that. Give you some good news in the hospital when you were in the hospital, and it made you get better. So I'm pleased with that.
Nothing to do with you. You get barred for the hospital for chasing all the nurses, mate.
All right. Oh, say no more then.
Not true. I was well looked after in the hospital, pal.
After 2 days, they were all calling him Fox. Is this correct? Fox.
Well, and when I was up there, they were calling him Fox. Because that was your mother that did that to him.
Aye, it was his mother that started.
Your mother came up there and says, "Where's Fox?" And he went, "Who the hell's that?"
Well, nobody in this ward called Fox. You've got the right ward.
With no, the actual story goes, Bridge, there's no Mr. Foxes in this ward. She said, there he's out there.
Brilliant. It's brilliant. I love it. That was very nice to going to see him anyway.
Right. German teams, right?
Oh, God.
Our first tie was 1959-60. We'll play a few of them. We'll go, who wants to serve first? Who wants to go first? There's a coin toss. Heads or tails, Bridge?
I know we played.
Heads or tails?
Oh, I'll go heads.
Right. Oh, sorry, mate. Tails.
Right.
Fox will go first. You name one team that will play German team, you get it right, you're on. Then next back and forth till somebody gets one wrong. All right? Simple.
Go.
No, simple, right?
Right, so you're serving. On you go, Fox.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich, yep.
Leverkusen. Bayern Leverkusen.
Oh, Bridge, when did we play them? Let me see, just checking. Are you sure about that, Bridge?
1982 or something like we played them.
No,
something
1998.
98, right here.
Oh, right. Fox?
Stuttgart.
Stuttgart we played a few times, mate. Stuttgart we played 2007, 2008, and also 2003-04.
I don't know anywhere. See, when you ask me questions, I don't know the name of the team anywhere. You know? Who was his name? Haller. Who did he play for? Way back in the early 60s.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm like, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge played for them as well. Gee whiz.
Right, you're not getting any hints. Come on.
No, I know, pal, I know.
I'll give you a clue. A yellow tap, big stadium.
That's right, yellow tap.
Klopp used to be their manager.
Oh, my God. I'm not talking about Wolfsburg. No, I'm not talking about them.
No.
Borussia Dortmund.
Oh, well done. I don't know how you managed to get that for the
I know, there they are.
Fox?
I think I remember a game just after we won the European Cup. Did we play Borussia Mönchengladbach?
We played Borussia Mönchengladbach in 1960-61.
That's the one I was meaning. That's the one I was trying to remember.
73-74.
Right.
And we also played them in 86-87.
Well, I'm still in front. On you go.
Come on, Bridge.
Eintracht Frankfurt.
Oh, good one. Eintracht Frankfurt, we played 1959-60. We'll not mention the score.
We get humped 2 times.
Fox?
Oh, I need to start fucking using the brain here.
Don't you act it, Fox. Just say you don't know.
Dusseldorf. Fortuna Dusseldorf.
1979-80.
Oh, shit.
That's a nice bit of... is that a Ming vase? Is that vase? Is that? What kind of vase is that you've got there, Bridge?
A Ming, yeah, it's Minging.
Did you get that while that place was getting bombed?
Exactly, right. No, I don't know if you're giving me a clue there, but I'm sorry, I don't know. Are you sure? I'm positive, yeah. I can't remember any more names. Who did we play? I know we played more. Jesus Christ, where were they?
Come on, Bridge, come on.
Didn't they play Hertha, did we? Hertha Berlin?
No, you never said that, no.
No.
It was flattened during the war?
Dresden.
Oh, well,
Dresden.
Bridge, how did you manage to get that?
I know, that was a brilliant clue, by the way. Worked that out.
Oh, it's getting hard now, mate. It's getting hard now. I'm just thinking of German cities here. In our 2008 run, did we not play we played somebody in that? Was it Bremen? Bremen?
Werder Bremen, yes.
Werder Bremen. Well done, Fox. Well done.
I reckon there's 2 left, mate. He's having to go it.
Oh, God.
Can
I just say, I see
times.
somebody's giving us a clue in the lobby here. Kaiserslautern.
We've heard them, Fox, heard them.
Right. Okay, sorry, pal. Sorry. I hate that was Wales that said that to me. I hate them. Shocker, man.
One of the teams we played in 67-68. We played them 78-79.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We played them 82-83 and 88 and 89.
Oh, for God's sake, we played them every season.
Cologne.
Well done. Oh.
Was that for me or Foxy?
That was for me. I got that for you, Dad.
Was the question for me or for you, Fox?
Oh, I don't know. Forgot, mate.
There's one left.
Right, go for it.
And it's a good one. And we played them 1961-62.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
61-62.
We beat them home and the second time was played at a neutral stadium. East German.
Ah, they were East German, maybe. Right, okay. Leipzig? Not Leipzig.
No. Eintracht?
No, I've said Eintracht.
Never said that, eh?
Nah, you've got me beat, pal. You've got me beat.
Voorwaarts?
Fucking hell.
Oh, never.
Voorwaarts, yeah.
There we go,
Never.
Well, that was brilliant, by the way. Well done. You gave me some good clues there. Otherwise, I was knackered.
Yeah, I think you would have won that, Bridge.
No, surely Fox get more than me. Surely.
Is that you?
I'll take it.
I'll take my bonus again.
I'll take it. It's a prize and I'll take it. Foxy, hard luck.
Right,
all right, anyway, we've been joined by young Stardog. Evening, Stardog.
How you doing? You alright?
Aye, we're alright, mate. Your good self?
Aye, brand new, mate. Listen, I've got a couple of messages just to say we should be proud of ourselves for the positivity we're spreading at the start of the show. So shout out to Big Scoot listening. It's brilliant, mate. It's going to be a huge week for us all, share, isn't it? It's going to be massive, mate. So we really need to get behind this team.
I didn't realise that the Scottish team had played in a knockout game. Had made it through the knockout games for so long, mate, to the second stage of the knockout games. I didn't realise that.
Since us?
Aye, basically, aye. I didn't realise that to the day, so I don't know if the stats true, because I'll not check their stats out. Some interesting games against Germans and some big teams there. Stardog, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, Ox, I was looking at a wee stat earlier on the day and all. We've played German opposition 47 times. We've lost 17 games, drawn 17 games, and we've won 15 games, which means our win ratio against them is at 32%. So, we've played a lot of German teams over the years, mate. But in my lifetime, we've had the Stuttgarts and the Werder Bremens and things like that, and we've been successful against them. Obviously, Bayer Leverkusen in '98 as well. Obviously, Moles got that terrible injury, mate. That's what I may remember about the game, was Moles' injury. But it's a huge week for Rangers fans, mate, and we just really need to get behind this team, because it wouldn't surprise me if we get a near special performance, because the team, as we know, they've really turned on the style in Europe this year. Played some huge oppositions, mate. So let's go. Let's get behind them.
I'm the first one to admit we've been poor, mate. I'll accept that, and it's hard. We can't get away from that, and we'll critique the matches, but we have to. This is time. Everybody on the train, everybody on the subway. Let's get behind the team, Stardog.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get behind them. Let's lift the roof off Ibrox on Thursday night. Let's sing the manager's name to the top of the roofs. Let's shout for Morelos. Let's just get behind them and see where they can take us. Because I tell you what, see these games coming up. This could turn their season round about. This could turn Morelos' season round about, and they can't do that without us. Do you know what I mean? They can't do that without us. So let's go.
Well, come Monday, we might be in a different frame of mood, but up to then, we're on the train, man. Yeah?
Correct.
Well,
correct.
Anyway, so if people want to join us and buy a ticket for the train, what's the number, Bridgeman?
the number is
The number is
0141 356 1972.
Where else can you join us, Stardog?
Skype at rangersradio.online, and you'll be brought into the call by Technical Terry.
How did your meeting go with Foxy's agent today?
Absolutely superb. Even bought me a Greg's, so he did.
Foxy's
Aye,
agent.
even bought me a Greg's.
Foxy's agent. I love
You're
it.
in the big time now, Stardog.
That's me, I'm in the big leagues now.
Are you going for a fitting for a Crombie coat tomorrow?
Look, I pushed the
thanks,
boat out getting a mistake bake, mate. Come on,
Yeah.
that's enough.
Thank you, Uncle Fox.
Uncle Fox.
We've been joined by a caller. Evening caller.
All right, lads. Big Stevie for the drum. How you doing?
Stevie for the drum. How are you?
Are you on
I'll
the
tell
train?
you how I'm our bridge man. I'm back on the solids. We're back behind the team. We're back on the train. Fox is back. Everything's positive, man. And we are the people. Here we go.
I
We're
love
on
it.
for
I love it.
There was some
looking
fantastic
forward to the
nights
game.
against German clubs, Stevie, yeah?
Oh, we have to have, man. I was sitting back there listening to your wee quiz there, and I was kind of shouting out names myself, Brilliant. We've had some great times, man. I always remember Alan McGregor's save against Werder Bremen. He touched it onto the bar. What a save that was. And I always remember the night we played Bayern Munich. We played them off apart and just couldn't hit the post, the bat. We couldn't get the ball in the pocket. We've had some nights, aye, absolutely brilliant. Good away days in Germany. We've had some home games, absolutely fantastic. And I think all our chips are on red, and I think we're going for it, by the way. I think we'll do all right against the Jerrys. I know everybody's saying they're technically great, they're strong. We all know that.
They always are, mate.
No, 100%. But listen, it's about
Listen,
the Teddy Bells, the Rangers fans get behind the team.
When they went up against their mob, the HLI 5 foot 6.5, they averaged 6 foot 2, they averaged 2-1.
Well, Bridges always want a 6'5" killer, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
He's always want a 6. And their teams are full of the big 6'5" boys. But listen, guys,
I'm going, Stevie, sorry.
I just think with the crowd, the night Ibrox under the lights, you know what it's like. A good care display, the bells start off, come out quick out the traps, and let's get the sleeves rolled up and show them no respect. Man, we could have a really good result here. And let's be honest, guys, it's all we've really got left in it. We've got to go for it. We've got to get in about it. And I don't know if there's any truth in that we're playing the second leg behind closed doors.
It's been confirmed, Stevie.
Aye. Well, I didn't know if it was all rumour. You know, like it as social media.
Terry was going to play the tune behind closed doors at 10 o'clock.
Can I ask you a question on that subject, or that topic, should I say? Is it possible that they could call a halt to it after these next two games?
There's all sorts being rumoured, Bridge. The Euro's been cancelled, yeah?
Yeah.
You know,
That's my personal opinion on it is, mate. With some teams having to play behind closed doors, the financial hit on the clubs is extraordinary. I think what they should do is play the games out behind the last 16 out behind closed doors and divide the total prize money amongst the last 16 clubs. I think that would be fair. I don't know what you think.
I wouldn't say anything wrong with that. I'm just meaning that there's going to be an imbalance, because if Rangers game's going to go ahead, for instance, on Thursday night, and other clubs' games are off, what happens to the other clubs' games?
Well, I think they could take that into consideration. And
no, but if they don't play, I'm saying...
but deduct us money because we have had some revenue. But in the grand scheme of things, the total prize money left for that competition is very good money. And to divide it amongst the 16 teams that are left.
I understand that part. I'm saying if there's two teams, for instance, one Italian team, maybe two Italian teams can't play because of the complete ban, and other countries as well, France and all that are talking about they're potentially going to ban them. So if there's any games don't get met, what happens to the result of that game?
Well, the tournament could end up a nightmare, but
that's what I mean.
I think we're
just
just
don't know.
I mean, this thing is really day to day, mate. For the whole,
Yeah.
It's it's getting to unique circumstances, and I don't know anything like this, Big Stevie. Do you?
Nah, I can't remember anything like this, man. I don't know. Foxy's got quite a wee idea there. You know, it'd be good to if it was gone and some of the games couldn't get played. Now, it's no fair on clubs and all losing revenue because they're not getting the gate money and stuff. I just think that they'll find a solution, and I hope they just do it fairly. You know. Oops, there's my buzzer, guys. I'm going to have to go. Sorry.
All right.
Cheers, Stevie.
Right. Stevie. Oh, all right.
It's gone. It's very quickly. Must be his wife.
Contrary to rumours, very nice lady.
Indeed, contrary to the rumours.
I will spread the Stevie.
He's still spread.
There's another thing I think as well that's wrong is what's to protect our players travelling to Germany? They're using the hotels, they're using the training grounds. They can come into contact with us at any time, Ox. It's not just the crowd they've got to look after, it's got to be our players as well. And the same thing is, I think it is absolutely strange that Leverkusen's fans are able to travel here when they're coming from a country that's having a lot of problems with this virus.
But also, your fans. There's apparently a lot of fans still going to go. They've got tickets and so on and so forth. But at least they might not get into the game, but they're going to go and be there, as a lot of Rangers fans do anyway. And that's quite extraordinary as well, because you don't know what's happening in these places. You just don't know. Don't get me wrong. I'm hoping that nothing happens to them, you know. But there is people travelling, as you say, them here. I don't know if they've got any fans coming here, but them coming here and our fans going there. Wow, just wow, you know. I find the whole thing very strange at the moment.
Hello.
Of course, unique circumstances we're in, and hopefully a solution that comes first and foremost to the safety of all the punters and all the players and everybody involved, and hopefully we can get a solution to the whole thing. You can move on, but sport could end up taking a back seat, you know.
Yeah, and I think I really do think it's going to happen, because it's starting to multiply and multiply. It just goes crazy. Compound itself, you know, all the way.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing noises, but I'm not hearing the ticket stamp. Anybody else?
I came in there like the sound of voice of doom, didn't it? Can anybody hear me?
Stamped?
Oh, I don't know if Jimmy's got a stamp ticket, mate. I don't know if he's on this train.
Aye, very good. Can you hear me now?
I don't hear any ticket stamped. Can you hear
Well,
the
my
train?
ticket's no stamped, and all right. So if you can hear me, fine. If you can't, then my ticket's not getting stamped.
We can hear you, but is your ticket stamped?
I've not got a ticket.
Are you on the train?
I'm 1 foot on, 1 foot off.
Right, well, we'll see you Monday.
Right, we'll try and convince you. We'll try and convince you to come back on the train, Jimmy. That's
game at a time, guys. Game at a time. I'm with the team for Thursday night, but it's a game at a time for me.
Sad news for us in the last the last few years, Jimmy. A good pal of yours, good Bruno's passed away. Yeah?
Aye, Gary, aye. I've not seen Gary for a while. I knew he was in hospital last year for a wee spell, but I've not met Andy. Andy stays just about 2 minutes away from me. His brother Andy, I've not seen him for a while. So, aye, did a party at Protestant Boys many years ago when I was...
Would it be fair to say one of life's characters, eh?
Aye, I was talking about my day. Just that cheeky smile he's got. Oh, that was just...
young man as well, mate. 53 years of age, you know.
53, mate, aye. So, aye, nice fella.
Gary Reid, Partick boy, well, Knightswood boy.
Knightswood boy. Oh, Yoker boy, I think he is, isn't he?
Originally, aye.
Did you say he was 53?
53, mate. 53.
I don't know the circumstances.
Absolutely horrendous, by the way. That's horrendous.
I don't know the circumstances, but he was a nice fella. I've known his brother Andy. He's a bit older. He's a wee bit older than myself, and
I'm trying to think the day when I seen it. I think I've known Gary for 35 years, mate, plus.
Wow. You know, Ox, our family lost my old man when he was 54. He's only a young man, he's only a young man. And the family never really go over it. You don't get a chance to, and it's just shock. And the shock never goes away, in my opinion. We're surviving. We've survived for all these years up to it. That was way back in 78 he died. Unbelievable stuff. 54-year-old.
Young men, relatively young men,
Yeah. Very good
bonus. Right, JFK, you're on the train, yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm on the train with one foot off it as well. I've got to admit, I'm not negative about Thursday. I'm hoping that we play as well as we have been.
You're quiet. You're awful quiet. Seriously, not taking the pee here. You're awful quiet and you've disappeared.
Right, I'm back again. So I think the microphone's jumping in and out for whatever.
Whatever you've done, that's sorted it.
I just put the volume up to high, mate, and it's sorted. But back again. Aye. No, Alexa, I know we can play great football and that, and we've done that in Europe. I'm just a bit upset and angry about the way we're playing in the Premiership. But we'll put that to one side. We'll put that to one side.
That if we have a great result tomorrow night, that'll make some of the performances even more frustrating.
Well, you say that yourself.
If we can't do nothing about the past, can we?
No, you're right. We can't. I'm hoping that the team performs the way we know they can in Europe, and there's no other word for it, but they've been absolutely fantastic. So, we'll see what happens on Thursday. On to the coronavirus thing, and there's a few Rangers fans still going there, which I think is a silly thing to do. I have saw reports that the Bayer Leverkusen fans may be advised not to travel. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I've got to be honest. There is times, and I would always. I love people following their teams, and every team, bar a certain team. But I think there's times where sport falls into insignificance, and public safety might have to come first. And I'm not talking about people at the ground. I'm talking about the greater good, if you know what I mean. Well, there was, as far as I know, there was 2,500 Rangers fans had to travel through Milan to get to Braga. Seemingly the checks weren't all that great for what I'd read in different forums and that, So that's quite scary in its own, When guys don't want to lose money, but I don't know how their insurance would go with that, with flights and things like that. But most of the posts I've seen so far, it's a effort. I'm going just sit in a pub and watch the game, But I know a lot of guys are going to shout, but I would stop the Rangers fans going for a health and safety reason. I don't think that'll burn their horns, mate. I think there'll be bigger people than us will make that decision, mate. Aye, I would think so. No, we're talking about public safety, mate. A football match falls into insignificance. Of course it does. It's right down at the bottom of the list, So, let's hope that they get things sorted out. But it's quite scary to say the least, I've never known anything like it. I'm going to be honest with you. No, never seen anything. I've had epidemics of flu and things like that over the years, of SARS and all that, and obviously with the Ebola things. But this seems to be taking a grip. But we just need to wait and see what the people in power do about it. But back to the football. I was hearing that apparently the TV companies have met with the government and other authorities, SFA and so on and so forth, and they're going to agree, allegedly going to agree to stream the games and put it on even live TV. And you're wondering, why can't they do that every week? It's because of a 1962 ruling from the English FA, which is agreed with the Scottish FA that they wouldn't show games at 3:00. Yeah. As you know, I think, but you're saying there's right. I think there's a big thing to be made. There is a lot of money because we sell our games out. Our games are 50,000 sellouts. Why not give other people a chance to watch the game if they're willing to pay a season ticket for the football and watch it? Mate, get it right, and if you get the price right, you'll not need to worry about let's say people watching it in streams that they shouldn't be watching it on. I totally agree with you, mate. You know, because
if the quality's right, then people.
If the quality's right, if I'm not able to watch the Rangers game at 3:00, then I'm disappointed. So obviously we go elsewhere. But I mean, it'd be good if to me it'd be a great money making scheme. You know, although I've got a wee thing with for likes of the Liverpool and that, but it's no. I wouldn't sit and watch Liverpool at 3:00 on a Saturday afternoon. I'd rather sit and watch Rangers. You know, and I think this could be maybe the beginning of the end for this draconian rule about between the FAs. But we'll wait and see how that
becomes good.
I think Rangers could make a lot of money.
Of course they could.
Rangers couldn't do it on their own, mate. It would need to be a whole.
No, I'm saying that even though just Rangers, if they could are allowed to stream at 3:00 in the afternoon, I think they'd make a lot of money. Because there's an awful lot of Rangers fans kind of get to the game. You know?
Yeah.
Dog, are you back with us, son?
I'm here, mate. Aye.
People want to join us. Give their thoughts, give their lineup, give their predictions, building up to Thursday night. What's the number?
Yeah, the number is 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. We were brought in by the one and only Technical Terry, supported with Fox. Come and join us on the train. Get behind the Bears. Stardog, how you see us lining up? I know it's early doors. We've not done any press conferences. Put your team out there.
I think we'll stick with the 4-3-3. That's worked for us in Europe 100%. It'll be McGregor. I think Taff will be back. He'll go with Golson and Edmondson and Barisic. The midfield three, I reckon, will be Davis. I reckon he'll go with Aribo and Jack. And he'll go with Hadji, Kent and Alfie.
Yeah, okay, mate. I would struggle to argue with that, mate. I can see your logic there.
Yeah.
What we've got to pick with at the moment, yeah?
Yep, 100%, mate.
And you've got
I just think in Europe, that's it's worked for us in Europe, the formation, do you know what I mean? And they players have worked for us in Europe.
Is that pretty much the same team that played in Braga?
It is, mate, aye. As I think minus Arfield, I think Arfield played in Braga, didn't he?
He did. So you've got...
Aribo was on the stadium. Aribo didn't play in Braga. He never started.
Mm-hmm. All right, anybody get any other thoughts?
Is Ryan Jack definitely unavailable?
I think he's getting close, mate. I mean, obviously he was on the bench against... last week against Hamilton, which was bizarre, and then that disappeared again, I think, to protect him for this game, mate. He's not quite ready, but he'll be the one that we'll find out at the press conference,
well, I would obviously. I mean, the team I would like, but I mean, the team I think he will play. Obviously,
go with the one you would like. Go, you're picking the team, right? Let's see your team.
Well, already there. Tav's got one of these space boots on, so I don't think he'll be ready to play. So I'd stick.
Look like it.
No,
so JFK's picking the team, right? This is JFK's team. Know what you think?
Right, Polster, Edmondson, Katic, Barisic, Stewart, Aribo, and if Jack's available, I'd play Jack. And up front, I'd have Kent, Hadji, and Canberry.
Stewart midfield, JFK.
Yep.
Oh, bold team. Are you going to put the tie out? Try and put the tie out of sight at home, get a few goals?
Well, that's what you want to do. I think. I mean, take advantage of that and go for it.
Right. What do you think the team will be now?
What do I think the team will be? Well, I'd obviously think Polster will sit in there because obviously Tav, and I think obviously it will be Goldson, Katic, Barisic, probably Aribo, Davis, and Jack if he's fit, and probably Kent, Kent, Canberry, and Fred.
Are you playing Kent on the right?
Yeah, actually, that's a position that he plays best, I would say. I think.
Was Hadji in your team, Jimmy?
I don't think he'll play Hadji. He was in my first team, but I don't think he'll play Hadji in the team I think he'll pick. But I'd have put Hadji in the team, but I don't think he'll play him Stardog.
All right, what about you, Fox? Have you got any thoughts?
You leave me out now, mate. I'm trying to fix something.
Bridge?
Yeah, much the same as what Stardug was saying, to be honest. Although, I must admit, even Jimmy was saying there, it looks as if Jimmy's, his thoughts anyway, are he wouldn't have Edmonds, he wouldn't have Golson in his team, and he wouldn't have Morelos in the team. And I find that, I don't know whether our club would do that, to drop those two players. Maybe they will, I don't know, but I don't know if they will or not, to be honest. I think I would start with Golson instead of Edmondson if you're going to put Katic in. But, that's what I think, I would have Golson and Edmondson and leave Katic for second half to bolster the defence. That's the way I'm looking at it. The midfield would be the strongest midfield we've got. We can get Ryan Jack in. It'd be Jack, Davis and Kamara or Aribo, whomever you want to put in there on the left side. And Ryan Kent out the right wing, Morelos and Canberry. That's what I would like to see.
For me, it's important that we're still in a tie. Stardog, I think we're proving that we can go away and get a goal, so it's important we're still in a tie,
I think that's 100%. Locks, even away to Porto and away to Feyenoord, you could probably even go as far as saying, with our backs against the wall for a wee 5-10 minute spell. We go the goal down and we'll still manage to somehow dig ourselves back, especially in the Feyenoord game. I mean, they two headers just seem to really come out of nowhere, and all of a sudden we're in control of the game. So we know that this team's more than capable, no matter what the opposition is, no matter what kind of millions you're facing in front of you or how many millions the players are worth. We know this team just don't seem to care about reputation and money in Europe, mate. We just seem to go for it. And a Thursday night at Ibrox sort of share, absolutely anything can happen. So it is important that we stay in this tie for the away leg. But in the same sense, mate, let's just go for it. I think the players should just go for it in a sensible way. I think it's going to be a very, very open game of football. They'll 100% fancy themselves to come here and get a result. So they are going to go for it. Do you know what I mean? They'll be nice sitting back in their part. So if we can catch them on the break, get a goal, maybe even two, I'll take that earlier, mate. I would take that earlier. I'm really confident in the team because, like I say, it's been a different story in Europe. The European run's been absolutely magical so far. And
can I ask you guys a question? Do you guys think that with the away tie being behind closed doors, do you think that'll benefit us better than it'll benefit them?
I think it could, Jimmy. Aye.
I think it will. But yourself, Ox, yeah.
That's a real difficult one because you'd like to think if you took the home support out, it's got to benefit the away team. But our team's also used to playing with an atmosphere at every game, isn't they?
Aye.
I would say it's got to a favour. You would think it would always favour the away team.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I could. I wouldn't put my mortgage on that if that makes any sense.
I mean, it's a fantastic stadium, the Bay Arena. 32,000 it holds. It's quite an intimidating atmosphere. It's a very modern ground and it's quite similar with the closeness Tynecastle and part of the same. Three parts of it is quite close. The other one, the way it bends, is quite far away for the pitch as far as I remember. But I think that might benefit us. A full house at Ibrox on Thursday. The team I would like to see, I think that's capable of getting out of sight 2 or 3. I think if we score, if we win by 2 clear goals, without them.
Yeah, see if we get any victory on Thursday night, I think it's a marvellous result, an absolute marvellous result. We're playing.
Well, I'm on the train bridge. Ox, here and the factor for Europe, I think. But I mean, it's just as I said earlier on, it's the league format's peed me off. But I know what we're capable of doing in Europe, and it's been great.
We've been joined by a number that I don't recognise. Evening, caller.
Hello, it's the expensive guy from Oslo.
Oh, Stevie. I was going to say
expensive guy. You're getting binned.
Can you just install Skype? You must be clever with a job here in Sweden.
We don't do Skype over here or anything, but can somebody please? I'd like to make a wee donation. I would.
No. We don't want any donations. That will spread germs.
Hey, I don't do Corona, but I like a wee bit of Budweiser, But,
what's on your mind, Stevie?
Right, one thing, and I'll leave, make it nice and cheap for you. But I read, and I don't know how much. I'm limited to what I can read over here, but I read that Barisic 22 million. Tottenham.
Spurs.
Have you spoke about that yet?
We haven't, because if that was the case, I'd be getting a taxi. JFK be getting his coat, and we'd be going to get Barisic.
Aye.
And we were driving him down to Spurs for self.
Aye. I would run me. I'd give him a backy. I'd give him a.
Oh, guys, I love you. I'm leaving you here, but I'll leave you with that because it's a tough one. But I would take it and run because
22 million.
Hi, because we're only going to get 4 million from Morelos, aren't we?
I mean, 22 million is not a lot of money to Bridgman, but as to me and everybody else,
Well, hey, at least get me a Chinese or something,
Aye, but you live, aye.
It's 10 quid a pint over here. 10 quid a pint. So I'll leave you at that. But hey, guys, 22 million, Barisic, I'm leaving you. I love you.
He's gone. We
are the people.
Cheers, Stevie. Brilliant to hear from you.
Cheers, guys.
All the best, Steve.
Bye.
We've also been joined by Albert. Evening, Albert.
Evening, troops. How you all doing?
The Papa I never had. There he is.
£10 a pint. I've got enough for 3/4 of a pint.
Well, I said, we'll make it simple. We'll get 1 pint and 4 straws.
I bet he never ends up drunk anyway at £10 a pint.
Hey, I'm on the train. I'm driving the train.
Here.
Jimmy, you've been on that fat train. You're on that fat train more often.
No, I think
Celtic goat to slot.
No, I think I explained myself no bad, Albert. I'm on the European train, but I'm like everybody else. I'm about peed off for the league form.
He's on the Eurostar, but he's not on the subway.
I'm on the skateboard bogey at the back of the train. I've not actually got on the train yet.
What's your thinking, Albert?
A team?
Anything, mate, just in life in general. Obviously, you're not old enough you're not going to be affected by this virus, so you'll be fine.
I'm not getting it. I'll need to find a way in my letterbox because I'm not getting it. So, my team, I'll give you my team first when it's fresh in my mind because it'll disappear in 20 minutes' time. But my team is McGregor, Tavernier, Golson, Katic, Barisic. Midfield is Jack, Kamara, Davis, Poulsen. Up front, Kamberi, Morelos.
4-4-2.
Maybe even Kamberi and Hadji.
Right, okay. 4-4-2.
4-4-2, mate.
Right. I think Jim 115 sounded as well. Evening, Jim.
How are we doing? Just a quick one. Right. Listen, Barry. Jimmy, what's the score with you? What are you phoning at Radio Catalika for?
You getting me a row here?
Yeah. We've got your phone with my fella last week. Let's see what's he all about.
Well, what are you listening for?
Jimmy, no, my wife. Yeah, I know she was doing the dishes.
I heard that.
I thought you were on a self-imposed ban on there, Jimmy.
Just on for a bit of fun, mate. Just on for a bit of fun.
I know, I heard you. Yeah. I think quite a lot of guys are going to be able to pocket with this trip away, guys. I think it's a sensible thing.
It's quite sad. Hopefully they've got the right insurance and all that. I mean, I know there was people already out of pocket with the Flybe thing, Jim.
I know. But see the thing that gets me, the UEFA and FIFA and that seem to be quite happy to send the players into that kind of environment. Surely if they're not going to let fans go, they don't let anybody go. That's my view on it.
Well, I would think that the guys who were the reps for the players would be thinking, well, if it's not safe for the A, B or C, why is it safe for players?
I know. How come all of a sudden it's safe for players? I'm not being funny, right? I'm going to fling a daft one here. Alfredo Morelos, we reckon he's £20 million worth of football player. What happens if anything happens to him with that bug? Well, it's amazing. But again, because that's all they're doing, it's amazing when they're not letting people go yet. But again, if they can't let fans go, they shouldn't be letting players go. I'm all for a ban on all these leagues all getting scoped and all that.
Aye. I think.
Are you saying you want all of football just to stop? Because I'm quite behind that actually in many ways.
I really do, because if we're taking it that serious or Europe, then Surely if they're not going to let fans go, you can't let players go. I don't get this. I really don't get it.
So
It's
first
not right
comment.
for the players to get in that environment.
You know, we were talking earlier, Jimmy, that in Oxchair and that were saying, you know, if for Rangers, for instance, if Thursday night the game goes ahead and Rangers do well with a home crowd behind them, and then they go over to play the following week, you know, they're not going to get the chance to have their home support shouting them on. It's going to be kind of strange. It's going to be really strange, that.
I think UEFA are thinking of nobody here but themselves. That's all they're doing here. I really can't get how they say fans and all that kind of go, but they're prepared to put stewards and everybody else into that environment.
Do you know what I think it is, Stu? I think if you're really honest about it, it just shows you the power of the TV companies, mate.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, did I not hear earlier on there that the SFA, if they cancel the fans going to these games, are going to actually, they're looking into putting every game on live?
Yeah.
They're stream them. That's exactly what they're doing.
I'd rather put a good film on.
What was that?
I'd rather put a good film on.
Yeah, but
I probably.
But where are they going to stream it? You know, they're going to stream it on all the broadcasters, STV and BBC.
Well, I don't know if it was STV. They were talking to somebody mentioned to me they heard earlier on there.
But they were talking about streaming it, you know. So that I can imagine that they'll do it to all the sort of standard TV companies because they want the fans to watch the game. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was on ITV and BBC. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, apparently it was mentioned that it was spoken about earlier on there.
I will see. Listen, if we're going to be in for 2 weeks, we might all need some decent movies, Albert.
Aye. But do you know the strange thing about it? I know the band this handshake carry on. Well, there's a no count at the end of the game. They're shaking their hands at the end. I'm going, what are they doing? Not allowed to shake at the beginning, but you can shake at the end. Okay, right.
Do you know what I thought was hilarious? They did it during the Premiership, right, at the weekend. No lot of handshake down there. And then you flick it at another channel and you watch Wales and England in the rugby.
I know, they're cuddling each other.
I think that's just something else. I just think that's something else.
That's the thankless task you're dealing with, but do you know what I mean? It's an impossible task, Oxshare. I seen a video the day. It was an airport in China, and they've got a wee tent and they're testing hundreds of folk, and obviously there's a big line of folk with a rainstorm, and the Banes are getting bored. Everybody's touching this metal railing that everybody's standing up against, and the Banes are licking it and all that because they're bored. Like, it's just... It's you're not going to get... Do you know what I mean? It's an impossible task you're trying to deal with here.
I just think they're trying to get out of our club, you know, but questioning people's handshakes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Being Big Jimmy will open these handshakes for me, James.
Oh, no handshakes here, mate. Toe to toe, stand together.
Aye.
Oh, you can do that. You can do that. TikTok. Right, Jim, 115. What's your thinking about the team's going to be tomorrow night?
Oh, God knows. I think Ryan Jacks. I heard that Roger Hannah earlier on there saying something about his knee or something.
Who, Roger Hannah's knee?
It's a bruised ankle.
About,
It's a bruised ankle, I think he's got.
Well, that Roger Hannah seemed to think that the problem is with his knee.
He's got an ongoing knee issue, hasn't he?
He mentioned that earlier on there, and he said he's actually a doubt for Thursday and he's a doubt for Sunday.
He has got an ongoing issue with his knee, mate, you know.
I know. I think that because with that big guy, was that that big boy for Hingley? For Motherwell, I think that's when that carry on all started. Remember, he could have ended up getting sold for £1 million.
I think that's what the problem. Keeper or something, isn't it?
That's what I started.
You're right. That's how it did it. Big keeper, dirty big animal.
That's right. Aye, correct.
And he never even get booked. Never even get spoken to for that. Never even spoken to.
Yeah, never mind that. But I'll bet with a referee on Sunday cheating, beating again.
Yeah, seriously. I'm telling you now, if you could write a personal letter to our Rangers board and say to them, look, they're actually taking the piss. They're actually taking the piss with you. They're going to keep doing this. They're going to put crap referees, particularly at Ibrox. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to just down the fans. The fans will get fed up listening to
positive
shouting
lads.
balls.
Positive.
No, I'm saying
Positive
that's. I know I've got positive thoughts, of course, but when you've got a referee and the referees that we've come up against time and again have been very poor for us. Very poor.
The positive thing, Bridge, is we never get Clancy.
Well, that's the only positive thing there. Is he knowing the
bench?
Is he knowing the bench or something?
He's on the school
No,
football.
no, he'll be one of the 800 in that eventually, will.
He only
You know,
does games all bear. He's like old school referees.
But you know, guys, it is serious. They could quite easily put Clancy in there and there's nothing Reggie could do about it. Absolutely nothing. Just so sad. Anyway, great thoughts for
guys,
Thursday.
I'm going to love these and leave these guys there, right? Because I'm going to about the charity tonight. So I need to go.
All right, mate. You take it easy.
Come here. Please look after yourself, guys. I maybe speak to you tomorrow, okay?
All the best, Jimmy.
Hey, guys. Good night.
Cheers, mate. Top man, Jim, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Albert, German games were some terrific tussles. I don't know if you heard the knockout quiz. It was like a cross between Tenable
or Terrible
Tipping Point and the Chase. It was a cross between them.
Oh, it was good. I was listening to them. Quick witted right in there. It's good stuff.
Knockout stuff, you know.
Come on, Albert.
It was good. Me and her were in our chairs going, who's going to win the Albert?
Did you think I get cheated, Albert? I think I get cheated.
I couldn't do it up, mate. You went hands down, mate. I couldn't do it up.
Not at all. Not having that.
But that Fox is acting like Clancy.
That's that.
My name's on the route on this.
Oxy was acting like Clancy there, Fox. He called a fast one.
I actually agree with Fox. I think he beat me well, but I'm afraid the referee said no. So
I wish you hadn't got Cologne because I had some good clues for that. Brute Allspice.
Oh, brilliant.
But as I say, Albert, we've had some terrific tussles over the year with German teams. And it's funny when we had success, our paths have crossed with some of their top teams.
That one you were talking about, 73, 74, Borussia Mönchengladbach. That was it, that one. I always remember it. The reason I remember that game is because I lost a quarter pun of Smarties that night. Threw them up in the air when we scored. Remember, used to get these Smarties out of Grey Duns for a white packet, quarter pun. So I took them to the game, and next thing we scored, next thing everybody in the Rangers end got a Smartie, I think, in their head.
There you go, Stardog, how things have changed there.
All beer
So
Smarties there.
I was left with macaroon bar, spearmint chewing gum.
Nothing's changed. He's still got wee blue Smarties in his pocket when he goes to the game now.
Oh, you better believe it.
I was actually at the Rangers Stuttgart game years ago. They had a fantastic team. They had a lot of money about their team as well that year. Dartsfall and Charlie Adam with the goals. It was in the Champions League. And I think we got a draw. We got a draw earlier as well, Ox, didn't we? 2-each earlier.
We did, mate. But what a goal Charlie Adams scored that night. Man.
That was a great goal, mate. And you know something? Rangers fans were never after that boy's back. But he just couldn't do anything right. And that night he just shut us all up.
He scored a goal. I mean, but that was the night that Alan Hutton arrived in the big stage, mate. And when in the next games, Barcelona tweaked their setup to stop Hutton going forward. Who would have thought it?
Aye. That's right. Am I right in saying Barry Ferguson managed to grab a wee goal earlier? He was one of the goal scorers earlier in Stuttgart as well. But they'd spent a lot of money. I remember they'd bought that boy Kaká. Aye. I'm sure they'd bought that boy Kaká at the time, some Brazilian boy, no Kaká, a different one, but he was absolutely amazing to watch, so he was that guy. I don't think he really went on to do much, but aye, so some great ties.
Those 3-2 are there.
Oh, did we? I thought it was 2 each for some reason.
Charlie Adams scored and Barry Ferguson scored.
Yeah.
Aye, obviously.
Yeah. Remember Christian Nellinger scoring against them as well years ago, Ox. Christian Nellinger and Lovenkrands.
They scored 2004, I think. They scored a late winner. I think it was 2 each, and they scored a late winner. The second is right at the death.
That was Let me see. That was 2003-04. Anyway, get yourself a moot, and we're going to have a tune.
See them march on, marching on through the years of history. It's held on high, for the jersey they will do or die. Fight, fight for time, play the game with the badge of glory. Win, lose or draw, that's the Glasgow Rangers story. See them march on, banners high as they fly before you, loyal and true, on the way to cheer the boys in blue. Follow them through, marching on to the songs of glory. Win, lose or draw, that's the Glasgow Rangers story. See them march on, banners high as they fly before you, loyal and true, on the way to cheer the boys in blue. Follow they will, marching on to the songs of glory. Win, lose or draw, that's the Glasgow Rangers story.
Do you enjoy that, Bridge?
I think he's still doing the truffle shuffle running about his Swiss socks.
I'm here and I'm just back. I've just sat down. I'm knackered.
Here a wee bit of breaking news, guys, and I'll ask you a question after I get it right. As you know, Serie A, what you want to call it, are decided that they're going to play behind closed doors until further notice. But it just came out there that they're saying there that they might not actually be able to finish the season. Right? And they need to determine who would become champions and who would get relegated. What if that happened here?
It's null and void.
Would you think it would be null and void, Albert?
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Sporting
Think so?
integrity, mate. Sporting
Right.
integrity.
Well, I don't know if they would actually do that. It would obviously depend on the positions. As it is right now, they could lose the league. Mathematics tell you that. So I can't see them doing anything other than just null and void. Null and void.
I would think.
But if it gets beyond the point where no matter what happens, they've won the league, they've got the points for it. They would have to get it. We would be screaming for it.
What a shame.
I know. What a shame. But I mean, I think there's a body of people starting to shout and all throughout Europe, and there's one country's doing this and another country's doing that, and I think they're waiting on UEFA pulling it all together. And they've got to start showing what they're doing, like the other associations take it their way as well. Because
That's one thing they can do, by the way. I mean, there's only one thing they can do, and it's stop all the sporting events. That's the only thing that if this carries on spreading the way it's spreading.
Yeah.
There's no getting away from it. That's that. And by the way, if you don't play one match in the league's done. I told you that. I've said that before. Sorry. You've got to complete all the games in the league. All the games, whether it means something or it doesn't mean something, you've got to complete. That's a league. You can't start dishing out leagues.
there's an ongoing thing happening. I know one of he's either the owner or the main director of Nottingham Forest has had to self-isolate himself. And it turns out that the game on Friday night against, I can't remember who it was, and the people that he was in contact with have had to be isolated as well. And they've not actually had a check on the players yet. If they'll need to be isolated. Now, you were saying earlier on, Bridgeman, about our players going to Germany. How would they be protected? So
absolutely.
There's a big knock-on effect there, because the championship is it not enforcing the championship, if I'm right?
Yeah.
So if any of their players get that, then their games would be suspended.
It's a really tricky situation, isn't it? I mean, it really is,
Aye.
JFK, I witnessed that discussion taking place today between a Liverpool supporter and a Man United supporter.
Right.
And the Man United supporter mentioned it would be very unfortunate if the league was suspended.
Well, aye. And I suppose you could have the same conversation if you were speaking to a puddle drinker and you'd maybe have a wee chuckle. If it had to be suspended due to the ongoing situation.
I think they've started the ball rolling. There's a few of them allegedly been saying things. They make sure we win the games and so on. Oh, this nonsense building up to it. Because I think it'd be uproar if they never won the league this year. If for whatever reason, if they never won it, they'd be uproar.
But the thing is about this thing here,
it would just be the same as war breaking out, mate. Sometimes things are very important.
I know we're a football discussion show and that, but I mean, what you're saying, this coronavirus seems to, it's no slowing down, and things can change in every other hour. So it'll be interesting to see what happens before the weekend. Aye. Just that's come up that says Serie A are talking about possibly they might not be able to finish the season, so a decision will be made if or when or whatever who becomes champions in relegation.
But then obviously public safety and tours of Japan, you wouldn't want the influence in like that. And then you'd want the integrity
tours of Japan.
Yeah, well,
you'd want the integrity of the league to survive, so you'd want all the fixtures or the league be closed null and void. Just the same as if war broke out and you had different rules. It's a state of emergency. Unfortunate, but these things happen. Anyway, if people want to join us, what's the number, Stardog? Come on, Stardog. Oh, you might be popped out.
They can get in touch with us in 0141
1970.
Sorry,
I was saying it there, Bridgeman.
Sorry, bud.
I don't know what was happening. The stream was a wee bit behind. The number is 0141 356 1972.
What, you're the groupie already? Join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you'll be brought in a call by the one and only Technical Terry. Fox will give you instructions how to handle the groupies, Stardog.
The groupies.
Bridgeman will he'll give you advice how you handle the fan mail, and JFK will give you advice how you handle the drink and drugs problems that come afterwards.
Definitely, I can't argue with that. No,
very good
indeed. And Stardog, I'll give you advice how to handle incontinence.
If required.
All the bases covered.
What you think about Stardog? If we get it in early, that's you way ahead of your mates. Show off what I sorted when you get older.
Correct, mate.
Stardog, what have you done with Port Bear?
You're working.
Port Bear? He's in my cupboard, mate.
But what have you done with him? You know, bring him on the show with your sidekick.
All right, we've been joined by Denver. Evening, Denver.
Oh, Denver. Sorry. Hi, Denver Bear.
Hi, good afternoon, guys. How are we all?
All right, Denver.
Denver boy.
Hi. So just some bad news for Denver. Denver Bear is no longer going to be playing this Thursday. He's got the same space boot on as Tav.
No.
My Achilles tendon is gone, so I'm hanging up my boots at 63. There you go.
Would their boys stick a boot in you?
No, I had an accident at work. I was Mr. Okay. Billy Big Boys Bridge, and you don't get to be Billy Big Boys when you're 63-year-old, Bridge, you know.
Welcome to the mobile messaging.
Very good, Denver.
Well, it's
I like
took
that
you
question,
63.
man.
Listen, I've got to hone it to you. It's took you 63 to grow up, so it's done you all right.
Oh, I know. Aye, and you know that the worst thing about it, guys, is my missus is in Connecticut, and I've not told her about this yet, and I'm going for surgery on Monday, and she still doesn't know. She's going to give me an awful
Better hope
ear
she's not
bashing when
listening,
she gets
Denver.
back. Oh, aye, I know.
You can do it.
Aye, jeez. Oh, I know. Aye, the word's out on the street now, but you guys are all implicated. You guys are all guilty by association now, you know.
Don't worry about us, Denver. We can keep a secret.
Oh, aye, we know.
They'll be getting your wife's phone number and giving her some news.
Oh, don't.
Denver,
Denver,
I don't really keep a secret. You can pay me and I'll get it out. You know what I mean? I'm just that type of guy.
See, during the war, they only had to get a feather out to Albert and they told everything.
They just brought the light. They just brought the light over and didn't even switch it on. I was blabbing my head off.
Anyway, we've been joined by a caller. Evening, caller.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name, mate?
Callum Gordon.
How we doing, Callum? All right, mate? What's on your mind?
Hopefully we get a couple goals on the Thursday.
You're here, mate. Stardog?
Yeah, hopefully we get a couple goals.
I hope you're right. I'll pass you to Stardog when you go, Stardog.
How you doing, Callum? Nice to hear your voice, mate. A couple of goals would do me absolutely fantastically. I would even take a bridge, man. I'd take a 1-0 Mollocation at Leverkusen, mate. That would do me absolutely fan-dabby-dozy, that. But I like your confidence, mate. A couple of goals sounds good to me. You got a starting 11 in mind, Callum?
I'm going to go for Ryan Jack.
For the full 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he your favourite player, Callum?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough, mate. You sound a bit younger than myself, maybe.
Don't
like
say
myself.
Don't say it.
I tell you what, we might even be breaking records here, Oxford. He could be younger than me. What age are you, Callum, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 22.
See, I told you, just for myself.
Alright, there you go. Just dropped me up.
I'm scared you had dancer.
I've got underpants older than that.
Oh, brilliant.
He's right,
Brilliant.
he has.
Aye.
Callum, so who's your, obviously you've said Ryan Jack's your favourite player, who else you liking, mate?
I like Ryan Jack, Ryan Kent. I like Hadji as well.
Right, okay. Alright.
Is there anyone you don't like in it?
I don't like Mel Ellis because he's a bit too handful.
Who's that you're talking about, Callum?
Morelos.
Yeah, he's a bit too handful for Rangers.
Right.
Is that the only one you don't like?
Yeah, that's the only one I don't like,
Yeah, okay. And what do you reckon
That's
we're
fair
going to...
enough.
Did you reckon 2-0? Is it 2-0 you said, Callum?
Yeah, 2-0, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well said, pal. Well said. We're going to take you at your word, pal. We'll take you at your word. See if it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
We ken your phone number.
That's not nice.
I like your confidence, Callum.
And Callum, how
Confidence
did
is everything
you
for
find
these
the
big
show,
games.
mate? How did you find the show?
Good.
And how did you discover us? Did you find it on Facebook, YouTube?
Facebook.
All right, okay. All right. And obviously myself and JFK, we cover the younger generation on here.
Aye, yeah, you're right. Aye.
Don't listen to them, Callum.
Ask us anything you want about music, any type of music, Ed or Tom, they'll be able to tell, you know.
Music?
As long as it's maybe Elvis or Buddy Holly or something like that.
And And any films you want to know from John Wayne onwards, Hallberg and Man.
Oh, you'll get a dookie, you'll get regular messages from me.
Right.
Very good.
Listen, Callum, thanks for taking the time to phone us, and I hope Ryan Jack gets man in the match and scores the winner tomorrow night.
Yes,
for
and
you,
so
mate.
do I. So do I.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, mate. He's gone. We'll be joined by the top tipster for Cheltenham. Travelrug, evening Travelrug.
Good evening.
How we doing? How was your luck today, Mucker?
My luck was pretty poor, but my old Daz was all right. He gave me his horses for the hospital bed, and he got 2 out of 3, so he done all right. So he's
You done, and you got 9 out of 6.
Aye, basically. I actually think Melon 6. I think there was a couple that had 2 choices in the one race. So nah, pretty miserable, but never mind.
Apples grow again, mate.
I'll go again tomorrow. I'm up in Aberdeen just now, so I'll get a chance to watch a wee bit more at tomorrow.
Right, and how is your old man?
Aye, he's fine. Aye, hopefully we'll get him out tomorrow, but we'll see. He's recovering fine. He'll not get to the game, so.
Give him regards to everybody here at Rangers Radio.
I'll do that.
What's on your mind, mate?
No, first of all, I was going to congratulate Stardug for his handling the show at the weekend. I thought he'd done a sterling job.
Yeah, mate. He's listening, mate. He's not messed about.
No,
Thank you, Travel. Cheers, mate. It means a lot.
He's good with that, so.
You know.
Better than you, to be fair.
Cheers, Travel.
Wouldn't it be hard with it?
Better than you.
Wouldn't it be hard with it?
Aye. Port's better than Bridgeman, so what a team that was.
Remember, you've got to go to the bistro soon.
Aye, and it's good to hear you back on, Fox. I was pleased to hear your dulcet tones earlier when I was driving up the road, so it's nice to hear the old stalwarts there.
It is, isn't it, Travel? It's nice to hear him, hear his voice. It really is.
He needs to. I don't know what it is. He's just too positive about this team. I think in the hospital he's been missing the absolute dross that we've been watching. So it's too positive.
I think the nurses have had him in strong drugs. That's what I think.
Never missed a game.
Might
have been in hospital, but never missed a game, mate.
Good on you.
I think they put him on a drip of strong drugs. That's what I think.
It's not the first
time. I'll tell you what, Travel. It's no. I've been like this all my life. I've watched Rangers through thick and thin, and I've felt disappointment. I've felt elation, but it never changes from week to week. Whether I get beat one week or a draw or we lose, the next week I always look forward to looking and watching the Bears, mate. It's been the highlight of my life.
I know, and it's murder, isn't it? Because we've been so bad, so terrible to watch the last few weeks. But I'm still going to go there on Thursday night and think that we're going to go and beat Bayer Leverkusen. It's mental, isn't it?
So we're going to win then.
That's the way we are.
Aye. I just wanted to, just one thing there. I know Callum had a wee mention about Morales. It's a tough time just now for Alfredo, and his attitude and his contribution to the team can certainly be questioned at the moment. But what I think we need to be, as Rangers fans, we need to be clear about, he's still a Rangers player, and everybody else in Scottish football is loving what's happening with Alfredo Morales just now. So as Rangers fans, we need to stick by him.
Can I come in there a minute?
Aye, on you go.
I've got somebody here that wants to say hi to you, JFK and Fox.
Hey guys, it's Sam.
How we doing, Sam?
I'm doing good. Sam. Just got off work.
Good to meet you, Sam.
Oh yeah, good to hear from you. Anyway, I want to let you know my score prediction. 2-1 the Rangers.
Good.
Well done, mate.
Good man, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to stand beside somebody in the Loudon that's younger than me.
All right, guys, I gotta head out.
Right, take care, Sam.
All right, I will. You too.
Cheers, buddy.
I was just going to say about Morales, mate. That young boy has been slaughtered for pillar to post by the Scottish media all season. the fans have stuck behind him because when he was scoring goals, he's gone through a real bad patch, you know. And if we're the fans that we think we are, I think we should be roaring them on. Aye, roaring them on instead of slating them. That's what I think. But again, I'm too positive according to
No, Fox. That's my point as well. I think it was easy. It was easy to support him when he's banging all the goals in. But now, where things are a bit tough, and we can't afford to just jump on the bandwagon with the rest of the dumplings in Scottish football that's been throwing muck at him all this time. We need to stand by him. He's still one of our players, and we need to defend him. And hopefully his form will take a turn for the better, and then we'll start to see the positive results.
Can I ask you a question, Travel Rock? Do you think our management in trying to change him has affected the way he plays? And by that I mean, I know he was reckless, but never caused any injury to any player. He was nippy and contentious with referees, but that's the sort of player he was. And since we've tried to control him, his form's dipped. And I just wished he would go back to the sneering way he was in the first half of the season and playing the way that he does.
Fox, that sneering, that didn't bother me. He's still our player. He's like a Stephen Naismith. Nobody likes him when you're playing against him, but when he's on your team, you love him. It's like the Diego Costa. The opposition hate him, but when he's on your team, he's brilliant. And that bit it didn't bother me, Wilfredo. What I wanted the club to do was probably defend him a wee bit.
Can I just get sorry, but can you say to Albert to take the mic away from his mouth? He's beginning to sound like me.
It's not me, mate. It's away from my head.
Oh, it's your light is lighting up. But so if you're not speaking, guys, could you go on mute? Thank you.
I think we've been joined by Darth Vader.
But I just wish the club had defended him a bit more, because there's no doubt that he was picked on by referees. He was targeted by other players for other teams, and sometimes that's part of the game. But at no point did I think the club ever came out and defended him.
Can I come in on that, Foxy?
Just before you come in, mate. See if he'd have been a midfielder, let's say, for instance, Stephen Thompson, etc., who was high flying and into tackles and could have got sent off any week at any time. I don't think the fans, he'd have been a hero to the fans, but Ralphie's been sent off because his minor indiscretions. We think it's irresponsible, but it's up to us to have the backup. If he's scoring goals and playing the way he is, like a wee tiger, I'd like to see that coming back with Alfie.
Can I just come in? I was going to say that I 100% agree with what Travelrog said there about the club and the not backing Morelos, because there were times when it appeared that way. Like that boy's been targeted by players for other clubs. Many of them in the same game. They're taking shots at him verbally and of course physically. But you had club officials commenting on him, and that is wrong. In anybody's language, it's wrong. And Rangers, for some reason or other, and I don't want to be too overcritical about it. It's gone and dust, but really and truly, Rangers should have been in there and supported him. So what I'm looking for is I want all of our players on the pitch to make sure Morelos is one of the team and he's treated as one of the team. Yeah. And if anybody's going to go and get him, get him help.
Let me cut across you, Travelrog. We've been joined by a caller, evening caller.
How you doing, guys?
All right, Ian. You make it brief. All of a sudden, all the callers are starting to come in. On you go.
On Morelos, did you notice that one of the managers or coaching staff shook his hand when he came off Thursday?
I think that's because I think there was a ban for shaking hands.
Handshake ban.
Oh, right. I never gave that a thought.
Ian, do your homework before you come on, right?
That was just that Andy Walker trying to make a big deal about it because it was Morelos. It's the usual kind of one. The boy just needs
that should have been challenged. That should have been challenged.
No, but I didn't even see any heat nods or anything towards him. It was just gaff, know what I mean?
Did the
That's
players
why
not
I
shake
looked
hands?
at it.
Did the players not shake hands after the game?
Some players did, mate. Aye.
Yeah.
Aye. You know. We've also been joined quickly by Wheels. Evening, Wheels, mate.
How are we doing, guys?
Is that bar of yours disinfectant for me pushing you?
Oh, brilliant. Right, I want to stick up for my man, Alfie.
Listen, mate, what you do in your spare time's got nothing to do with me. I don't think this is the right show for that call, do you, Albert?
Right.
I thought he was coming out there, Wheels.
Right, no, I think, and I'm not talking about MD on here, right, but I think too many people have gave up on him. You know, when it comes to his form, right?
I'm going to pass you to Fox with that one, because I think he'll tell you what he thinks. Fox.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have used his temperament to his disadvantage, as well as I think it's an advantage to the boy. He's grew up having to fight for everything he's got. He was brought up to play football. He came here, he's been manhandled, abused, and everything on the park. But these big 6'3" defenders fall down like big fannies as soon as the boy challenges them back. And I think that our support should definitely get behind him, because he plays for the crowd, he plays for the adulation, and I think that's what's missing at the moment.
Can I just say one more thing, Ox, as well? We're talking about his form, you know, obviously he scored, one goal since winter break and all that. See, if we take you back to 2017, he went from September to December without scoring. And look what happened since then. Do you know what I mean? Players go through stages. Every player goes through a wee dip in form, and that's all it is a dip in form. He'll come good again.
Can I come in on that?
On you go, mate.
1 goal in 11 games, guys. I know, I mean, if you want to name names, just name me. I know I'm his biggest critic, you know. I would still drop him for Thursday. I can understand what Fox is saying. I'm not getting his back. I think he's overweight. He doesn't look interested. I know he's got troubles outside the Fitbit if that's what's happening to him, but no one person is bigger than Rangers, and I would rather see him sitting on the bench and bring somebody on that's going to perform for the 90 minutes for us. No, he's 1 goal in 11 games, guys, since the start of the season for the winter break. Isn't good enough? And yes, if Alfredo's on
before.
I know that, mate. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happened before that.
Okay.
What happens now is it? No. I mean, I'm not arguing with, but what I'm saying is that 29 before was brilliant, but you know, 1 in 11. You know, we're relying on him to score every goal.
So
yeah,
can I just
because you've got that statistic?
It's not a statistic, mate. It just doesn't look up for it.
Jimmy, hold on a minute. Oh, I could bandy that same comment against Kamara, probably against Stephen Davis.
Yeah, you're right.
The big centre half Goldson, but because you've got that statistic to throw at Alfie, that's an easy one to hold against him. There's plenty of other teams that have no kicked a ball since the turn of the year, but somehow Alfie's going to be the one that's sacrificed because of it. I don't
understand GFK. I don't understand.
Can I say something, guys?
Wait a minute at a time. I don't understand. And we're going to go. We're going to step off this train lightly, and we're coming back on it because the negativity is stopping. I don't understand why you would drop your best player.
But he's not our best player.
Oh, he is, without a doubt.
He's no Ox tier.
Only
he's
in
not
your
our best
opinion.
player than you.
Only in your opinion. He's still our best player. Your best player's still your best player.
I don't see a rationale in that.
Who's my best player, Bridgeman?
Well, Morelos by a long way.
Who's my best player?
I would say over the season, I would begin the player of the season so far would have been Gonny Alfredo.
Fox, who's my best player?
Best all-round player is Morelos.
Stardog, who's my best player?
Morelos, hands down.
Do I need to go on?
Ask Ian.
Ian?
Absolutely, Morelos. And can I just say that because he's having a wee slump in form, it's not just him that's having a slump in form, it's the full team.
He's not hardly had a chance made for him.
He's not getting the chances, he's not getting...
I can understand
I might
that.
have some problems outside the football, but the full team are just...
massive.
No, the same.
Ian, sorry, JFK, can I just ask you something quickly, mate? Wheels again. See, when I was talking earlier about back, I know you're saying don't look back and all that, but it's the same situation. 2017, September to December without a goal. Did you give up on him then?
No, I didn't, but that's what football's all about, mate.
Well, there you go, that's what football is all about.
At the end of the day, it doesn't mean to say what I'm saying is right. But doesn't mean to say because all you say different for me.
Your stats right.
No, but just because you all say different for me doesn't mean to say you're all right. Right? And I'm not saying that I'm right. No, because you took a wee daft vote doesn't mean you've got to let people express their opinions. And what I see is that Alfredo isn't playing to the potential that he has. He's not playing to that potential.
I don't think anybody would argue that he's on the same form he was. But what they're saying is he's still our best player. All better.
On present form, he's no.
I'd agree with Jimmy on that one. On present form,
he's no. I know.
No, but he is our best player. Of course, he's our best player, but he's not the informed striker. I'll tell you that. I don't think that I've got an informed striker. Canberra might be. Defoe's no fit, but at the moment he's no performing, and you can't keep. The winger setup is all depends on wee Alfie. You know what I mean? If he doesn't score, that's it. We're in deep shit. You know what I mean? So. To that point of view, you've got to sit and say to yourself, do we give somebody else a shot here till wee Alfie comes back on? But yeah, he's our best player, but no than what. I think that's what Jimmy's saying. He's not arguing he's our best player, he's just saying he's known for him.
Aye.
But the thing is, even though he's not scored, or he's scored one goal since the break, he's still the top goal scorer in Scotland.
Making him top goal scorer doesn't make him our best player though, mate.
No, you're right there. Because you scored the most goals doesn't make you your best player.
The Wheels were 13 points behind in the league. We're out the Scottish Cup. You know what I mean? So fire these stats in for last year doesn't count now at present time. It's the new that counts, and it's the turn of the year that counts.
Absolutely. The fact that we're 13 points behind isn't just down to Alfie.
No, but he didn't help the situation. He's not scored any goals. Up until the turn of the year, he was scoring all the goals and we were winning the games, and it was great. It was absolutely fantastic. But he's not scoring now. So you go, well, what do? We just can't keep saying, oh, he's still the best player, we'll keep putting him in, when he's not actually playing his potential.
I'll tell you what you do, Albert. You stay behind him. You stay behind him, you back him.
Exactly.
You back him. I'm back him, but you can't keep playing him.
But you have to, Albert. You have to. Now's not the time to drop him, mate. That's not going to do his confidence any good. At the end of the day, that's who we've got until the end of the season. He scored 29 goals. And it's 11 games, mate. Do you think just because he's not scored in 11 games, Bayer Leverkusen will be going, don't worry, by the way, this guy's not a threat. No scored in 11 games. No. The fact is he's still one of the top goal scorers in Europe. He's a top goal scorer in Scotland, and he is still our best player. He's still a threat, mate. Whether he's putting the ball in the net or no, he's still a physical threat. He's got more attributes than just putting the ball in the net.
Have we fallen off the train
we're all
again?
falling off the train. I don't like it.
I'm not falling off the train. I've got a return ticket.
I'm driving the train. I tell you.
No, but I've got one foot on the train and one foot off. But Stardog's saying there that you're not allowed to criticise anybody. Well, that's wrong then. You're telling me that I don't. Wait a minute. Stardog's his shouting. He's actually pushing on
Jimmy,
me that
Jimmy,
I'm
we're
not
going to stop. We're going to stop. We've been doing this avenue for 4 nights in a row.
Well, just doesn't matter.
Right, 4 nights in a row. We just want to change the mood a bit, right? Everybody knows when you stand, you're entitled to your opinion. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. So,
I think Jimmy's gone, pal.
Right, okay, we'll be all right, mate. We're not trying to get it, Jimmy, but we're just trying to change the mood a wee bit and get behind the team. Right, Wheels Ian.
It's hard to change the mood, though.
He's got a point. I mean, and all the stats are correct, mate, but it's about time to get behind the team and put the shoulder to the wheel, just at least for a few days and see where it takes us.
I know, but see that game on Sunday, that was I don't know about you guys, but I thought that was a hard watch.
Mate, the
really
football
hard
since
game to watch.
the football since the 29th of January, whether I like it or no, has been a hard watch. But we're hoping
I know
that the next few days takes us on a different journey. Travel Rob.
I apologise for bringing that up, but I didn't want it to turn into Jimmy bailing out on us. But I just feel it's important we get behind the team, and I've been having a right go at them, and I don't start my own tab, but I just feel that if Alfredo hadn't been on form for the first 5-6 months of the season, we wouldn't have anywhere near as close a season as we have, considering we're still in Europe, and Alfredo was a lot to thank for that. There were times when we weren't really performing in games and scraping through games earlier this season, but Alfredo was getting us the crucial goals. He's now had a bit of bad form. There's obviously some unrest in the camp. There's some ill feeling there, but I think it's just important that we stick by our players. We can't just ditch them, and we can't turn on them the way that the press, other clubs, other fans. I think somebody mentioned
also,
the manager.
Why would we talk to why is Rangers supporting radio station would be talked down one of our biggest assets, Albert?
Asset. That's the other thing. It's an asset.
Why would we talk it down?
I know. I mean it because it's hard to keep upbeat when they're playing the way they're playing. But it's done. It's in the past. It's gone. It knew Thursday's Thursday, and we're moving forward. I agree with that. I totally agree with that, mate. And I hope Alfie goes on and bangs a few in on Thursday and does what he's good at. You know what I mean? And gets his wee growl and smile back. I hope all that happens. I really do, man. And I'm going to support them 110% as we all do. And it will happen. Think it that way. It will happen.
I think we'll get a result Thursday. I honestly do. A totally different team in Europe.
Because as fast as we went off form, we can get back on form as fast as we went off it. So I think that's what Gerrard's he was indicating on Sunday when he turned around and said, don't be surprised if this team just turns up and just turns it back on Thursday. It's no impossible, and that's what football's all about. That's what I like about football. It's unpredictable. It's supposed to be that way. And I'm positive. I can see a positive result on Thursday. No bother, mate. No bother. And we should be building Alfie up. It's hard, but we should. Because the rest of them outside the Rangers are talking that boy down to try and get his value down, to try and hurt the club, to try and hurt Alfie.
Yep.
They've had an agenda since the boy started playing well for us.
Exactly, mate. You notice, by the way, since he's been playing bad, they've not been on his case as much.
They're not bothered,
he's not been playing well. No, they're not bothered. They're not bothered now. But as soon as a wee man hits a bit of form, which he will do, it's inevitable, he will come back to form. We see them all back on his case again.
All the referees in the football associations and football pundits in this country should hang their head in shame. That was an absolute fabulous talent, and they're trying to chase him out of the country. They'll maybe succeeding as well.
Alfredo's been included in Colombia's 35 for their Copa America squad, so that's the kind of first cut. He's been included in that, so and hopefully that's a wee bit of a boost for him, that give him something he needs to go out and prove, because we know how much he loves playing for his country, but hopefully that just gives him a wee bit of a boost to turn it on, because we all know that if he can get back on form, then it's more likely that we'll get back on form. That's what it's been such a missing link for us since the turn of the year.
Can you imagine the media meltdown if he scores the winner on Sunday?
Oh, that's my dream, by the way.
That could be fun, but hold that thought, because we might have to talk about that on Friday night.
Morelos hat-trick on Sunday.
You'll kill him if you do that. Imagine that happening. Oh, they would die.
I can imagine that. That's what I'm dreaming of. A Morelos hat-trick on Sunday.
Listen, I'm going to bring in Fox here. I mean, obviously, we can't kid ourselves on. We know how we've been playing, but one spark, one bit of luck, one fluky goal, one Scott Nisbet, whatever it takes, and you can go on a real journey again.
It's tough for Sunday or Thursday even.
I think he's out for Thursday at the moment. but hopefully get him back for Sunday. These are 3 tough games coming up, guys. We know we're playing a different level in Europe. I just hope the boys do themselves proud. If we get a result, we'll all be over the moon. But as long as they don't capitulate, and I don't think they will. I think they like the big stage. I think they can play football when they put their minds to it. When then we come to Sunday and we're playing against a team who people never mention. I've got 3 times the wage bill and years of experience on that side. They haven't done any damage to us this season. They have won 1 at Ibrox, we have won 1 at Parkhead. The loss of points has came against lesser clubs who also play in a different way against Rangers than the day against Celtic.
Just out of curiosity, how have they got on when they played knockout ties in Europe with that massive budget, Fox?
I mean, they're still in Europe.
They've failed.
That's a good point.
They've failed. And another thing that people forget about them is they've managed to stockpile a decent amount of players and get money for it, mate. They've wasted it. They've won championships in Scotland when everybody else is inferior to them. I think we'd all admit that. But they've failed in Europe. They've failed in Europe because when it comes to the big stage, I can remember people like Hugh Keevins when they were under Brendan Rodgers saying, doesn't matter what Celtic do in Scotland, they'll be judged what they do in Europe. That was his exact words. But now it's all about the domestic thing. Europe is just a bypassing thing to them. This is a great thing for Scottish football, having a team in the last 16 in Europe. And instead of being very proud of it, they're just predicting doom and gloom for our side. It'd be the exact opposite if it was a team across the city.
Yeah, Stardog.
Yep.
100% back everything but Fox is saying. Look, we know it's not been the best domestically, but European trip, as I've said, it's been absolutely fantastic for us, mate. And look, I just really hope we can get behind the team and the players and produce another wonderful result, mate. I really, really do. You know, it's got to be about the Europa League on Thursday. Whether it's a big team with big stars and big players that I've already mentioned, we shouldn't feel that, mate. You know, we shouldn't feel that. We've come across big opposition so far this season, and you know we've put on great performances. So I'm looking forward to the game, mate. I really, really can't wait to it. I've got a feeling there's going to be a big, big night coming up, and Ken, the fans are owed that, mate. The fans really are owed that. I think we've been really impatient with the team.
It's important that we finish and we're still in the tie on Thursday night, mate.
Yep.
100%.
That would be excellent. That would be excellent.
See, people...
Would you play Stephen Davis on Thursday?
I would, personally. Even though he's not been great, if I'm being honest, but I would play Stephen Davis every week.
I mean, people say we haven't improved under Steven Gerrard domestically. When he took over, we'd finished third, a point behind Aberdeen and a distance behind Celtic. Coming to year 1, we finished 13 points in front of the third. This year, with the game, if we win our game in hand, we'll be 23 points in front of the third. We can't help what Celtic do. Are we improving? Yes, we are. Although we're disappointed, we're still improving.
And we've got a lot of bad
quickly. See, am I right enough in saying that the European money just alone this year would maybe get us up to about 20 million Ox? Is that right enough in saying?
No, before I Stardog.
Right, so see if you look at that and you look at the Kent money and the money that Steven Gerrard's actually spent on everybody, I would say it would be fair to say he's probably sitting at a bit of scratch, because the European money, mate, is paid for these transfers and he's actually overhauled a full squad. So getting into this summer, he's actually sitting at scratch. He's no, you know, we've progressed in Europe. We're getting there slowly but surely in the league. I know results have been crap recently, but he's basically at scratch for his transfer budget. Do you know what I mean? He's made the money back and what he spent. We're no further down the rabbit hole and we've wasted all this money that we can't get back. You know, he's well and truly, he's paper near the cracks as he goes. He's still young, he's learning. And this is why I think we should stay behind him, folks. You know, the European money alone is brought back as the money we've spent on players.
I've said that. I've said that already, mate. He's made mistakes in the transfer market, but he's more than covered it with the prize money he's won in Europe. Unlike previous managers that we've had since we fall in 2012, he hasn't cost the club money. He's earned what for me anyway, he's earned in prize money more than enough to cover with whoever he's brought into the club. We do have potential like Barisic, who could go for anything for £15 million. We've probably got a few £1 million if Tav goes to Sunderland. I would reckon about probably 5. We've got Morelos there, and we've got other assets in the locker that we didn't have before he came.
Can I just come in a wee minute?
On you go, Bridge, one at a time.
There's tickets been offered in the lobby there for Thursday night, so people have got tickets spare. So if you know anyone or anyone listening in, phone in or get in the lobby and speak to Magpie Jer and Marsden Bear. It looks like they've got some tickets for Thursday night. I don't know what the prices are, but it may be worth it.
Well, hopefully so, mate. Hopefully so. It's great that people are still looking for tickets.
Well, I would love to go, just can't afford it.
I'm sorry, I've given my ticket away.
No, there's guys selling tickets in the lobby.
Right.
So just in case I made a mistake, they're selling tickets in the lobby. Or offering them for sale, should I say.
Aye, people just want their money back to tell them if we can't make it. That's always fair, isn't it, folks?
Yeah.
If they're donating tickets, I'll take one. If it's
Well, if you go into the lobby and ask Magpie and Marsden Bear, I don't know what the score is. They'll tell you. They'll tell you, pal. Sorry for interrupting there, Oxia.
No, that's a good shout.
Why break a habit of a lifetime, Bridge?
I listened in the other night there. And I thought it was listening to Monty Python's sketch. And somebody said, the one with what did the Romans do for us? And somebody was saying that we've improved for last year. How have we improved? Oh, we'll get into the last 16 of Europe. Apart from that, well, we've got closer in the league. Well, apart from that, just think, we've got better players. Well, apart from that, it was like that Roman sketch. What have the Romans ever done for us? They've given us cities. Well, apart from that, I was sitting laughing. I went, this is Monty Python.
I can be like Monty Python every night on here, mate. It's just, you don't know what it's going to take you, do you?
No, that's a good thing about it, man.
He's not the Messiah. Now, F off.
Oh, I tell you. But it's good, isn't it? It's good. You never know where you're going to end up. It's good.
No, I mean, it's listen, it's a people show, and everybody's sees football so differently. It's unbelievable, Albert.
Mm-hmm. But the opinions that everybody's got are all valid. We all know that, and it's good to hear them. You know what I mean? And it's good to hear the passion, and it's good to hear somebody getting a wee bit ratty at times, because we all get ratty. I mean, I argue with Tim's all the time, and it starts half calm and try to be sensible, and it just ends up a shouting match, and it's a UF off and all that carry on. You know what I mean? But
I'm going to give you a bit of advice. Never argue with an idiot, mate. He'll drag you down to his level and he'll beat you by experience, mate.
That's true. That's true, mate. That's true.
Hope you're not talking about me again.
Oh, you can't argue with an idiot, man.
Ain't that right, Wheels?
Poor Wheels.
I wasn't even on mute there. I was just speechless. I'm deeply offended. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Listen.
That was an inline for Rangers chat.
Right, listen, let's be positive, guys, right? I know it's unlikely, right? But there's every chance that they could capitulate out of nowhere.
Listen, one step at a time. Let's get Thursday, and then we'll start building up by Sunday, and then we'll take it to there, you know.
Right, I've got a wee quick question on the panel, right? If, now, it's obviously a big if we were to go on and win the Europa League, would you consider the season a success?
Oh, jeez.
Absolutely. God's sake, man.
What a statement, Wheels. What a statement. Brilliant.
Right, wait a minute. We're just have to stop the show, right? Sorry to all the listeners, we're going to go. We're going to have to get him drug tested all there.
Aye, well, aye. Get up to the nut house.
Because so many fans
Put this jacket on you and buckle at the back for your wheels.
So many of our fans say the league is the be all and end all.
No, that would get you so much money. It gets you automatically into Champions League. It would bring you so much kudos. Yeah,
there's still fans out there that wouldn't be happy with that because it's not the league. That's my point.
Of course, mate. We don't, because of where we are, and we want the league title. But come on, you need to be realistic about the whole thing, mate. And listen,
I would jump over the moon if we won the European Cup.
But the thing is, the way we've been playing in Europe, it wouldn't be. I actually wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
genuinely,
Gary, Gary, there's a lot more quality come into this competition, mate. Let's be sensible about it, mate. One tie at a time, mate. But we're going up against a team who basically murdered Porto Fox.
Aye, we're going up against a class side. Some young up and coming players in their team as well, but I would honestly say, aye, I know, but we never destroyed them the way that this mob destroyed Porto, mate.
We play a different style of football, and that's the great thing about football, you know.
The best thing can happen to us is to underestimate is a big crowd at Ibrox behind the boys.
Yep.
And all it takes is a fluky goal to get us in front. And by the way, we've scored, I think, in nearly every game away from home in Europe, which is a great thing for a Scottish club, never mind just Rangers, mate. And I think that where we are in the Europa League way surpasses anything any of our fans expected again at the start of the season. To get out of that group stage was a great achievement, and that should have been the highlight of our season. But unfortunately, the league form has suffered. But there's always next year. I'm a fucking optimist. Sorry for swearing.
You can get banned for that.
Did you swear there, Fox?
I've just banned myself for this.
Yellow card.
That's a fine and a free match ban.
It's a red card if you swear twice on it.
Well, I'm sure you. By the way, you're one.
Well, to be fair, if you ever swear again, you'll be banned for life. Just letting you know, mate.
I've only sworn twice.
Just letting you know. And wheels.
That's not very nice to know.
Well, don't do it.
Sometimes things just come out, you know.
I know, but that's that virus. Wheels, are you alright? Have you recovered for that mad 5 minutes?
You know, Wheels, I've not gave up in the league yet. I've not gave up in the league. Between us coming back to form and the coronavirus, I think we can still do it.
I know that.
I've not gave up in the league.
There's every chance that they could capitulate out of nowhere.
Absolutely. We beat them on Sunday.
I'm betting on another helicopter Sunday, tell you.
Oh, that'd be smashing.
How good just win the game 4-0 tomorrow night, Thursday night.
No.
Take it for there, one at a time.
How did the reserves get on against Brentford then? Do you know?
They were getting beat 1-0 in the last I heard, mate.
Get beat 2-0, Mil.
2-0.
Yeah, they lost 2-0.
Holbear.
Yep.
Give some words of wisdom.
Some words of wisdom. Never give up. That's the words of wisdom. Never, ever, ever give up. We're Glasgow Rangers and we will come good. No mistake about it. We will come good.
All right, there's no what I can say. After that,
everywhere and anywhere, I'll be in it.
What's that, mate?
Everywhere and anywhere.
Can I just say, Coop in the lobby is asking me if I'm on the drink tonight. I can't drink and drive. I can't drink and drive.
Oh, no bad, mate, no bad. See what you've done there. Listen, we've reached that time of the evening, Bridgeman.
What can I say? A marvellous evening, very well done. Well done to York's Chair for controlling it all. Well done. Can I just say to you,
by the way, nice new thing on the telly that I'm watching. By the people, for the people, we are the people. Next game. That's good. I like that.
Which telly are you watching?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
All right. Okay.
know how we said you'd be barred for swearing? You might be barred twice for interrupting Bridgeman.
Sorry, Bridgeman.
That's all. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, in particular Rangers fans here on Rangers Radio, ramping up to Thursday. Everybody, keep it going for the Rangers and keep it going for yourselves as well. Keep it going.
Here, can I thank everybody that took part tonight? Thank everybody in the panel. Thank everybody who phoned in. Everybody in the lobby. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 11, cranking it up for the biggest game in Scottish football for years. Take it away, Old School Blue.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
Boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. We support the Glasgow Rangers, do not Ibrox is the place, and we will follow in the championship race. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. It's true, the Magic Boys in Blue are the best team in the land. You've got to queue and govern to get a ticket for the stand. Yes, it's true, the Boys in Blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. We've spent a lot of money on great players, yes, that's true. But the Rangers fans deserve the best from the boys in Royal Blue. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. Ago the story, it was dismal, full of gloom. Now we're building an extension for the Ibrox trophy room. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. In Europe we'll be travelling by land and sea and plain. The teddy bears have got the bears and we're on the march again. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. Yes,